the Ukrainians are screwed. They're screwed, and NATO screwed them. This is what happens when you are, when you put your faith in the United States and Britain, and you do it in just blindly, right? You blindly trust them. They screw you. Everyone who's ever been a stooge for the West gets screwed in the end. Truly. This is the case of the Kurds. The Kurds have been used by the Americans. Look how they screwed them in 2019. They just threw them to the wolves. And now they then go back and try to jump in bed with them and say, well, okay, if you give us some of the oil, then we'll stay with you here. But, they threw them to the wolves, to Turkey. And then, of course, they've done that before in the past with Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was also doing the Americans' dirty work for them against Iran, which is very, unfortunate, to put it mildly. He was working to America's benefit. And they, at the end, what did they do? They starved, a million Iraqis. They killed scores of children. I mean, at least 500,000 kids with UN sanctions, which is scandalous. And then, of course, they hanged this man. I mean, they put him in a noose and killed him and filmed it for the world to see. And then Gaddafi, the same thing. Gaddafi, again, I'm not comparing him to Saddam Hussein, but he thought that if he gives Nicolas Sarkozy, the French president or soon to be president, he thought that if he donates millions of dollars to his campaign, that he won't turn against him. And it's Sarkozy out of all the people on earth that turns against him with the Americans and kills him. You can't reason with the West. You can't jump in bed with them. You can't have backdoor deals or arrangements with them. I'm not saying that Gaddafi is stupid or something like that. Not at all. But I don't know what he was thinking by, it was definitely he got stabbed in the back, to put it mildly. They screwed Libya, and they, again, killed him on camera. They filmed it, and they lynched him and filmed it. So, this is what happens when you have any kinds of dealings with the West. They screw you in the end. Zelensky is another example. He got screwed.